I'm Mindy Tate, Executive Director of Franklin Tomorrow. Just a quick reminder, On the Table is a community engagement initiative with a simple premise, a one-day opportunity for people to gather in small groups around a table with friends, neighbors, colleagues, and maybe even a few people we're meeting for the first time to share a meal and have a real conversation about what's important to us. Hosting an on-the-table conversation is easy and anyone can do it, no matter their role, background, or experience. Organizing these conversations on one day creates an important collective pause for civic reflection and dialogue. In this webinar, we will cover topics like how to get started, what is expected of you as a host, hosting the actual conversation, and the easy record-keeping Franklin Tomorrow needs you to complete as a host. Let us know you're planning to be a host for On the Table. You can do this by going to franklintomorrow.org/onthetable. Click on the Host a Table tab. You will see the link to sign up as a host. Complete that form so we know you are planning to host a table. We've been holding practice on the table conversations as well as live training sessions for hosts. These events have only helped to build our excitement for October 30th, which is the kickoff date for the On the Table initiative. There are two words which are very important when discussing On the Table. Maximum flexibility. As a host, you determine a location for 8 to 12 of your friends, family members, neighbors, or colleagues to meet on October 30th, 2018 for a mealtime conversation to discuss the ways in which we can collaborate to make our community stronger, safer, and more dynamic, a community where opportunities grow, quality of life is enhanced, and families thrive. Hosts can cook, purchase a meal, or ask their guests to bring a dish to share, potluck style. These are just a few of the options. There is no right or wrong way. It's as easy as pie. Hosts are encouraged to be creative. The priority is to create an atmosphere conducive to meaningful conversation. Like we said, a potluck in your dining room, a gathering around a conference room table at work, a picnic in a nearby park, or a backyard barbecue are just some of the many possibilities. Plan on a 45 to 60-minute conversation and leave 15 minutes at the end so you and your guests can fill out the survey. If you have signed up as a host at Breakfast with the Mayors, your guests will be assigned to you randomly on the morning of Tuesday, October 30th, although we encourage you to invite friends, coworkers, and neighbors to participate in Breakfast with the Mayors. Joining the conversation at Breakfast with the Mayors, held at Rolling Hills Community Church on Columbia Avenue, is probably the easiest way for someone to participate in the On the Table initiative. If you plan to host a public conversation, we would suggest setting up an event on a registration site like Facebook or Eventbrite. This will help you keep track of all the RSVPs and provides Franklin Tomorrow with a simple link to direct people to when we list your conversation on our Join the Conversation page. If you register as a public host, we will reach out to you for more information that we can share about your conversation. If your conversation is private, say in your home or business, we have some tools you can customize to send a guest. You will find them on our website at www.franklintomorrow.org/onthetable, then click on the Table Resources tab to download. Remember, we are here to answer your questions. Call us at 794-0998 or email us using the emails at the end of this webinar. As participants arrive at your event, they will be asked to check in by texting the code word TABLE to a specified number, but don't worry, all of this will be shared in your host resources. 45 minutes after participants check in, they will receive a text message containing a link to a short survey to complete. The survey will take approximately 10 to 12 minutes to complete. The conversations are the first entry point into the On the Table initiative, but the post-event survey will be how Franklin Tomorrow will gauge the priorities of the community, so it is extremely important for your guests to complete the online survey. As a host, you are not a moderator or a referee. You are there to get the ball rolling and make sure everyone is introduced and feels welcome. Don't feel like you have to take notes or record everything said. If you jot down some notes, please share it with us either through email or social media with the hashtag #OnTheTableTN. Stories will be shared to inform and inspire new solutions that address our priorities and aspirations. These stories will ultimately build a deeper and broader civic voice in our community. We have found that no more than 10 people at a table provides the best conversation, but the guest list is up to you. If you're unsure, start with people you know, friends, family, colleagues, and neighbors. You may consider reaching out to a larger community by hosting your event with a local church or nonprofit. Consider asking your guests to bring a friend or invite people from your network who don't already know one another. Remember our motto, maximum flexibility. While we'd like to have most people come together on the same day, if you can't, we'd still love to have you participate. If you can host your friends and family a few days after October 30th, we'll still be able to gather your surveys and include them in the report to be issued after the first of the year. We have been able to garner significant and widespread collaboration with a number of public and private agencies. These logos represent just a few, and we are adding groups daily. We look forward to hearing from the youth of our community as well as individuals representing a variety of races and voices. Remember, invite your friends. This is a community conversation. We encourage all participants to share insights, photos, and videos on social media using the hashtag #OnTheTableTN. The conversation starts with you, and we are so excited that you are participating. Questions? None's too small or off the wall. Email or call us at the numbers and addresses on your screen. Thank you again in advance for your participation in this On the Table initiative and believing in this exciting community-wide initiative that will bring diverse residents together at family dinner tables, local restaurants, churches, community centers, classrooms, and more. Thanks again, and we'll see you on October 30th.